Fisheries provide an important livelihood base for millions of people in terms of both employment, but also in terms of providing food security. Maintaining, ensuring that fisheries can continue to play this role for generations to come also is crucial. A key issue that is providing a challenge for small-scale fishing communities in coastal areas, both in marine areas but also in inland fisheries, is their marginalization. That is political, social, economic marginalization. They are often operating in an informal manner, so their activities are not captured in official statistics. The sector is really invisible very often. So that then results in a lack of participation in decision-making processes that influence livelihood options in those communities. There's a lack of participation in resource governance, in fisheries management directly from these communities, but there's also often a lack of access to key services, access to basic infrastructure, to education, to health. All of these are very important services that need to be provided to ensure that those communities have livelihood conditions that allow them to behave in a sustainable manner. An important way to improve the participation of small-scale fishing communities is to organize them, to help them to organize themselves, to voice their concerns, but also to identify where they can make a contribution to poverty reduction, to food security, to local economic development, because they can do a lot in this regard. One of the important principles of a human rights-based approach is the principle of participation. So enabling that participation, so realizing those human rights and putting into action the principles of good governance, of accountability, are a key stepping stone to identify where there are shortcomings in terms of environmental, economic and social sustainability, and help to address them together with all of these actors, because everybody has a role to play, because human rights are very important, so it's important to empower the right holders to know about their rights, and to also build capacities of the duty bearers to realize and protect those rights, and then to enable a process of realization of rights for everybody. The Sustainable Development Goals really provide an important new framework that helps to enact the human rights. There are a lot of targets in the Sustainable Development Goals that are very relevant for fisheries. Not only those that are under SDG 14, which speaks specifically to life underwater, but there are also SDGs in relation to poverty, in relation to food security, in relation to gender. But I would like to emphasize in particular SDG 14b, which calls to provide access for small-scale artisanal fishers to marine resources and markets, because this is really at the heart. It is about having access to the resource, to the production, the basis of the production, but then also to the markets, to derive a livelihood, to enable a decent life derived from that resource. So it's really about realizing, achieving this SDG 14b that can really make a difference for millions of people working in small-scale fisheries.